Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You got to find your own.
Mosquitoes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it 7 miles. I'm trying to get to Bobby, I think it's Bobby Lake. It's about 7 miles from where I stopped at Rosary Lake. At least the blister on my left toe. I had a blister between my big toe and the next one, and that one finally popped, so that doesn't hurt as bad. And my pack is heavy because I just resupplied. And it's one of the hottest days I've had. I think maybe the hottest day I've had since my first day. It's been a really, really rough day. But right now, this green tunnel, as I have learned the thru hikers call it, gotta tell you, I'm bored. I'm not feeling inspired at all by the views. On the John Muir Trail, I had dramatic, awe-inspiring views that made the effort worth it. And I've been hiking in the woods now for, 30 days, 20 days, 26 days, whatever it's been. And I'm getting kind of bored. It's pretty monotonous, pretty tedious. I would love to be showing you amazing views, but instead I'll show you the reality of the trail. It's not always amazing views. I made it. Home sweet home for the night. Bobby Lake. I am gonna make dinner and go to bed and wake up and do it all again tomorrow. Nice spot. There's people down the way. 2 or 3 different groups. So once again, I'm not alone. More forest. Same forest. Looks the same as it did yesterday. Same as it did the day before yesterday. And the day before that. Trees. Forest. Achy feet. I found that if I take a couple of leave, that definitely helps. And most days I wake up feeling refreshed. First 5 miles of my day usually are pretty good. I wake up feeling refreshed. My feet don't really start hurting. Some days until 5 miles. Some days I can go, well, not lately, not since the blisters have been so bad, but it seems like when I first got my marrows, I had a couple days that they really didn't start hurting until about 10 miles. And I loosened up my boots a little bit. The laces, I made them super loose, so that helped a little bit. I hope the scenery changes soon. I'm bored. I realize, though, I think part of the reason I'm getting so many blisters is because I haven't been able to wash my socks. On the John Muir Trail, I was able to rinse out my socks every day. But it's so dry in Oregon that I'm hardly ever camped near water, so I can't rinse out my socks before I go to bed. And when I was planning my trip, weight matters. Everything that you put in your pack matters. So I only packed 2 pairs of socks. 1 pair to hike in, and 1 pair to sleep in. Seriously? I wonder if I can crawl underneath it. Or should I go up? That's a long ways up. I'm gonna crawl. Okay, that wasn't pretty, but I took off my pack, crawled under, and pulled my pack through. And I'm dirty and filthy and tired. I'm tired today. I'm tired every day. Ugh. All right. And, if I'm not camped near water, I can't rinse out my socks at night. I could rinse them out during one of my water sources, but they'll never dry in time. That means either hiking in wet socks or sleeping in wet socks. Of course, I don't want to sleep in wet socks. But I really think that's why my blisters are so bad, because my socks are so dirty. Island Lake, LNT campsite. This is morning 30. And I'm going to get 300 miles in today. Woohoo! Well, you know what I mean. My 300th. Nice camp. Woke up damp. And the lake is beautiful. But this was camp. Pretty, huh? look, look, a meadow. A meadow. It's beautiful. Open space. Out of the forest. I can breathe. Actually, I should probably take my break here. I wanted to go a little further, but I really need to dry out my sleeping bag in my tent from the condensation last night. The condensation makes everything really wet. I should do that. I don't really want to stop yet, but I think I will. Look at that spot over there. Oh, it's tempting. It's so pretty. But I've only been hiking like 2 miles. I usually don't stop until I get at least 5. I think I'm going to keep going. My rain fly out and my sleeping bag over there. Oh, let me show you the views. You see the view? Look. So I'm walking into a burned out section. My sleeping bag is on a log because the condensation in the tent causes everything to get wet. And I was camped in the woods this morning and I wanted to get going and not sit around and wait for everything to dry. So I just pulled it out while I'm having my lunch break. I've already done 6.5 miles today. Slower start than I wanted. And the joy, let me show you one of the joys of through hiking. I get to eat peanut butter right out of the jar with a spoon. As much as I want. And sometimes when I lose my spoon, this is my 3rd spoon. 4th. This is my 4th spoon. I lost 2 real spoons, and then I had a plastic spoon that I broke in half, and then I finally bought this at Crater Lake, and I haven't lost it, knock on wood. But anyway, and if you don't have a spoon, a tent stake works too. So yeah, some days I'm sitting here just eating peanut butter out of a jar with a tent stake. Gotta love through hiking. This is what I am talking about. This is what I've been waiting for. Whoa. And we are finally at the base of the sisters. The 3 sisters, there's 3 of them. I can only see 2. I think those are both sisters right now. And this is what I have been waiting, I don't know, at least a day for. This is the view I have seen hiking near Sisters. This vast, big openness. Finally out of the forest again for a minute. It's gorgeous. I need a campsite soon. It's been a long day. My 300th mile, 30 days. My baby toe grew a new baby toe in the form of a blister. Which, I mean, I felt it for days. I've been feeling it. It had a blister inside, in between my toes. And I went for a little dip today, and I felt something flapping around. I'm like, oh crap, there's a big piece of skin I need to cut off. It was the second toe. It was pretty ginormous. So it's wrapped in moleskin, PCT tape, and duct tape. The first couple miles it always hurts. Then you kind of stop feeling it. I don't know what it's doing down there. But it's been, I had a big climb today. 1,300 feet out of, where was that out of? Elk Lake Junction. I'm ready to call it a day. Oh, look at that. I'm still recording. One last hill. Hopefully, one last hill. Source, which is in the meadow down below. There are quite a few people around, but I found this nice spot up here on a hill away from everybody, and this is where I'm calling it a day. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me the last few days on the Pacific Crest Trail. Stay tuned as I head into Three Sisters Wilderness. There's a lot more to see. Thanks for hanging with me. I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Mwah.